You know what kind of video we haven't done in a very long time? Even like, I think a year and some change, honestly. And I don't even remember the last time we even did it. We haven't talked about Milf Hunter in a very long time. You wanna know why we haven't talked about it in a very long time? Mainly because I really haven't been able to find any anime MILFs that has been attracting your boy, honestly. So that's essentially what was the problem, because usually I dedicate an episode to one MILF and I could probably pull some stuff to say. However, instead this time, this is going to be a MILF Hunter clash with Rate the Waifu. So we're basically going to be looking at random anime MILFs, and we're going to be basically giving you the deets on what I think of each character. Even if I don't know dick about the show, I'm still going to go ahead and just say what I'm thinking. So with that being said, you're probably wondering why I'm not screeching Milf Hunter like I used to. That's mainly because your boy has to get ready. So welcome to this very special episode of Milf Hunter. So first off, we had to start off with Komi's mom, because why the hell not, honestly. So when it comes down to Komi, I have not seen the show yet, but I honestly think it looks very good and it seems to be a fun time to watch it. And so when I do get the time to watch that show, I will definitely see how much more Komi's mom do I actually like. Like, they're the perfect set together. They're the perfect mother and daughter set together. If you're trying to clap cheeks, I'm just gonna be perfectly honest with you. Like, if you're telling me you don't want to clap Komi's mom, something is very wrong here. Now, while she is a lot more outspoken than Komi herself, maybe this is the future of what Komi could potentially be. And if not, that's perfectly fine. You know, I like Komi the way she is, but definitely her mom is a bit more, you know, outspoken than Komi actually is. And you know what? That's somewhat of a good thing too, because that means she's gonna be moaning a hell of a lot more during some smashing sessions. So that's just personally my favorite thing, honestly. So I give Komi mom about like an 8 out of 10. I don't necessarily mind that, honestly. Komi can, sure, her mom can absolutely get the clapping for 10,000 times, you know? Plus she wears an apron a lot of the time too. Let's see a naked apron, we'll be set. That's all I need, honestly. Next one is a personal one, just for me, Izumi, that is created by the homie Fenris Jaw. Honestly, yes. Just, yes. I don't care if she's going to murder me. I don't necessarily care if there's going to be a time where she might just come to my house and F me up. That is perfectly acceptable. You want to know why? Because she's fine as hell. No, I don't care. I don't necessarily care if there's some Yakuza BS at play. Does not necessarily matter to me. I will dive in in some shape and form. I don't necessarily care. It will happen. It is going to be the case. So when it comes down to things, I don't know much about this character. I'll be perfectly honest with you. But at the same time, cheek clapping will happen. It is going to happen. So personally, just for me, 10 out of 10. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. Some shit is gonna happen where I'm gonna be able to spill some milk all over this lady. It's going to happen. Next up, Alice. Wait, what do you mean? Alice is not actually a mom. Guess who is her son? My ass. So guess what? Incest time for the win. So it is what it is, honestly. Obviously, we can go all day talking about how we like Alice and talk about how we want to, you know, do all these bunch of other things as well. It is what it is. But to be perfectly honest, let's just give her the obvious 12, 15, 30, 3500 out of 10, because there ain't no possible way of me not giving you that score, lady. We really need to collab again, because I ain't gonna lie, it's been mad boring, honestly. I don't even know what to talk about half the time, but still, nonetheless, I would like to collab again. Maybe with Mari this time. I don't know what the idea would be. Have no idea. One day we will collab. It is going to happen. Oh, you know who else's mom is pretty damn fun? Lucia's mom. I ain't gonna necessarily lie. When I did see her, I was like, how is this fine ass wife like only being spotted in these only few couple of scenes and does nothing for the rest of the show? Like, can I be honest? I was legitimately mad. When I did see her, and then they just disappeared her off for that one section of the show, and then that's it. Like, she literally showed up just to get erased by Lelouch, and that was literally it. When you know you could put her dump truck ass somewhere else. in the series, where especially this show is nothing but full of dump truck ass women. Let's just be honest. Everybody is thick in this show. Everybody. I don't want to hear any type of complaints or anything like that. Everybody is thick in this show. Let's not necessarily lie. And actually, there is very little, obviously, of her character getting some Gentai content. There's like one good couple of sets of pictures that exist of her that is kind of decent, but everything else, it's kind of not it, unfortunately, you know. But honestly, I feel like we should give her a bit more time, a bit more content, because she is pretty damn thick, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. So while she's obviously like one of the more fodder MILFs that's on this list, definitely would probably say about 5 out of 10. I don't necessarily feel overly like she's important, but at the same time, she like kind of just a little bit is in a, you know, throw that ass in a circle type of way. So, you know, that's personally how I feel. And lastly, because we haven't talked about Danganronpa in a while, we need to talk about a MILF from that show. And no, it is not Hiro's mom, but Makoto's mom instead. Because why the hell not? Also, kind of wish we got to see a little bit more of Makoto's mom. And considering the fact that she maybe is dead in the series, at least back in UDG, we personally had like to see her, you know, possibly twerk in front of the class at Host Peak. Honestly, just one good time before you end up taking her down. Like, personally, that would have been just me. That's just me. I would like to see that. I would spare her from her possible execution if she was gonna throw that ass back, or let me get some. Just gonna be honest with you. But you know how also what kind of sucks about Makoto's mom? Literally, you have to call her Makoto's or Komaru's mom, because she literally does not have a name. That's how you know you're a relevant character, honestly. When you so into the story and have all these different characters and you can't come up with a name for the mom and dad character, even though they're there for like a minor part of the story, definitely that's how you know you're relevant. If you don't even get a name and you just show up just to get clapped in another scene and then clapped again in another game, to be perfectly honest, that is disrespectful, honestly. But surprisingly, just kind of like Mukuro, she does get a lot, or at least a fair bit amount of Gentai content. So, you know, that's pretty damn good. Because we don't really have much to go off of, I can easily just say like, oh, 3 out of 10. But just out of spite, I'm gonna say 9 out of 10. Plus, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of miss talking about Danganronpa on this channel. I'm not necessarily gonna lie. We could talk about that, I guess, other game that's gonna be Danganronpa-like, but it's just not the same, honestly. But anyway, that's pretty much all the MILFs I wanted to talk about for this one. And hopefully next time when we talk about MILF Hunter, it won't be taking 5 million years to get the next episode out of it. Hopefully you did enjoy it. If you did, be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification on everything else. Also follow me on Twitter, and if you'd like to donate to the channel, Patreon is available as well. And until then, it's your boy Jay, signing off. Have a blessed day.